Hello everyone. Hello Fadil, terima kasih sudah jadi first. Halo Nazumi, halo Fafa, halo Dontol, halo Brian, halo Sinta, hello Dea, hello Horanghe, hello Guidel, hello Hin, hello Lachaba, hello Miggy. So now I will restream MPLPH, Onic PH versus Bren. AP Bren. Apa sih Daddy? I love you. I love me too, Victor. How was your Sunday, guys? Actually, I'm really tired because I work at 5 a.m. today and I just finished at 6 p.m. So after I work again to watch Brusko. There's no rest time for me today. You have on a jacket? Of course no. I am RRQ fan. I am RRQ, guys. Hello. You have a high bracket secure. Yes. Bracket secured since a long time ago, I think. Very supportive, Ayo. Yes, I know. I'm trying to be a supportive girlfriend. So he have less stress. And I watch MBLID right now. Onic versus Geek Fam. 1-1 the points. Oh my goodness, I am tired. Halo Nata, halo Iskandar. Halo Kayu, berharap bisa segera bertemu denganmu karena aku sangat ingin berfoto denganmu. You are not Indonesian, right? It's me hard. Where are you from? Kayu kalau Restream Daddy ngomong Inggris ya? Ya karena mostly yang nontonnya pakai bahasa Inggris guys. Banyak orang PH coy. Aku nggak ngerti kak pakai bahasa Indonesia aja. Ya, karena ada orang-orang PH juga di sini guys. Lagi belajar buat hafalan besok. Ternyata ada native live mami. Apa kamu ulangan apa? Hai Kayu, pacar friends menyapa dengan ramah. Halo Syakila, banyak ya pacar friends di sini. I have huge bet 2-0 Onic, please. Amen. I hope they can win 2-0 also, guys. I want this game to be a fast game because I want to rest as soon as possible. I need to sleep. I don't get enough sleep today. Even I don't get enough food today. I didn't get enough. I don't know what to say. I just gak tau lah anjir, capek gue ngomong bahasa Inggris. Kayu main FF, gak bisa main FF. Aku lebih suka es buah. Oh, hafalan pesantren. Semangat Nurul. Oh, you are from PH. I will come to PH next month. Yeah, I will sleep early, I think, today. Because tomorrow I have work again at 5 a.m. Ambil ID. I don't know. Geek Fam kali ya. I will try to translate for you today. Please, Rina, yes, translate for me. Magic chess gak sih? Mabisa ako nga para main Magic Chess. Ako udah lama nga main Magic Chess maksudnya. Tutor jadi BA atau talent RRQ Kak. Aku dulu banyak bikin konten tentang RRQ sih guys. Coming to the playoff, will you come to Philippines to support Brusko? I will come to Philippines, but on semifinals if Onic goes to the semifinals. Waifu the god? No, Brusko is the god. I'm fine, but I just need to rest today because I feel like my body is so tired. I have worked since 5 a.m. and I just finished at 6 p.m. So I'm pretty much tired. Okay guys, that's it. But I have a question guys. Is it only me or I cannot find MPLPH YouTube channel? So right now I just watch from Mobile Legends Bang Bang YouTube channel. I I can find MPL ID channel and also MPL MY channel, but I can't find MPLPH channel. Why? Yeah, it's so tiring, bro. Aku ke PH bulan depan, sayang. Yeah. I met that TikTok with Brusko when he was still in Indonesia. When are you moving with Brusko? Where are we going to move? You're so hardworking. Thank you, Glenn. Yuk kapan Hoshi angkat piala? Doain aja semoga season ini ya guys bisa megang MPL ID ya dulu minimal. Kalau bisa MSC lebih gokil lagi sih. Malam Dania. Halo Shakila. Shakila udah join kan dari tadi. Hai Sim, Junming. I mean start living with Brusko. I don't know guys. Maybe in 1 year or 2 years. Let's just see. Brusko Ilocano? I don't understand. What is Ilocano guys? Oh, draft pick. Oh shit. Wait, guys.
We'll have 2 series, one against Falcons and one against Smart Omega. So you definitely want to extend your.
I do hope that whether they extend
They
or
ban
not,
Chip.
their
What is your
hopes
sign? I believe
for the
Brusko is
playoffs, that
Sagittarius. I am
this
Taurus.
lineup from AP Bren still stays together.
Pwede Brusko
Like, I
main.
take this whole season
Kamu
as
ikut
a
ke PH.
huge
Ayo ikut.
experience, and maybe they get some wins, you know, on their
10 juta
last
cukup
couple
lah.
matches here for season 15. But the teams that
Tunggu
we
ya aku
see
edit dulu.
go
Akin
through this
naro.
phase is usually if they stay together to the next season, then they come back a lot stronger, and I hope that's the case here for AP Brand. But now, if they surprise everybody and beat Onic Philippines in the series, that would be amazing also. So,
Brusko atau
hopefully
RRQ?
they're able to pull
Bapakku
that
aja
off in our
bapakku
first
gimana
series
guys?
draft.
Again for AP Bren, it's the main goal isn't just to win the series. It's just to have at least one win game coming into the series to have their hopes and dreams still alive coming into the playoffs. And I do agree with Nice again, this 5-man lineup that graduated from MDL now at MPL. It even came to the point where I thought start of S15 that they were going to be one of the dark horses of the season because of how their chemistry is built, but now it's going to be put onto the test. They
I
take
think
out the
Onic PH
most
really hate
of Kellera.
Yeah, basically
Lucas.
trusting the process, and now the joys, the Hayabusas,
Kayo,
could we potentially be
i-force
seeing an
spams
assassin
ternyata.
matchup
Bajir.
once again?
Kenapa tiba-tiba
Because
i-force
those
spams
are
Bajir?
still up for grabs for both of these teams. Is AP Bren considering a Joy first pick for James Pass? Because I feel like that's been a trend. It's been a trend for AP Bren to always
Don't say
go
that,
and immediately
Christian.
pick up a James Pass here.
And go with the Joy.
Give them a moment,
Makes
you know,
sense.
since they
She's
just
open. It's a
go up
great hero
from
option for
MDL,
James
so
Pass.
it must be
He
hard
does
for them.
need something that is going to allow him to go toe-to-toe with King Kong.
Yeah, ako mau
and at the same time, I'm
kapehalaiti.
wondering what King Kong will pick up. If he's just going to go with, like, for example, the Hayabusa, which we've seen pop up a lot, especially since Suyo has taken sort of a back burner
Yeah.
after that nerf here.
Oh, yes, the Kalea's open too.
I mean, for King Kong, it might also be an opportunity for him to try and explore his hero pool.
Oh, well.
Get different kinds of junglers that
they
could be
take
viable coming into the playoffs.
King
Yeah,
Kong.
remember what Why Not's
Hero.
wish was for King Kong yesterday?
What was it again?
It was to hopefully not autoban the Lucas in the
yes.
next
Yeah.
week. But for now, it's still going to be an autoban for Onic Philippines.
I love
I
how
mean-
Brusko's just holding the mic here, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, just,
Ah.
that's support.
That's why they always ban
I mean,
Lucas,
they're
right?
super fan for a reason. And again, going back to that Lucas pick,
Oh.
but still, wait. After Onyx Game 3, win versus TLP
Whoa.
yesterday, Kelra
200
has
game
now
wins?
achieved
Wow.
200 game wins
GG.
throughout his MPLPH career.
Well,
The Golden Goat?
Yeah, the Golden Goat. This is astonishing. I don't know if that's a word,
Kaya
but
often
again,
yes betul.
Astonishing is a word.
I knew it. But you know what? I believe Carl TC also picked up
Yeah.
his 300
I look at
oh
him.
yeah.
game win yesterday, so you can see
So-
the difference.
We've got a goat.
We have a goat and
We
a
have
golden, goat. But again,
I know.
Renmar said yesterday, you may be the greatest of all time, but a goat to a god is
It's
just
just a
a sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Shout out to you, Renmar, for dropping hard.
Kapan
Hardlines.
upload ka
Hard
Brusko
lines.
lagi?
Yeah.
Weekday, minggu
Maybe
depan.
gets the Phovis though, so somehow they get an answer to the Harith and the potential other pickups of Onic Philippines.
Iya, aku playoff.
later
Enggak, aku
on.
datangnya
For this
kayaknya
last phase, is it
pas
going to be the
semifinal deh.
jungler immediately? Like the Hayabusas
Yeah.
for King Kong, or are they considering something else?
I'd be surprised if. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, there's a Hayabusa. I mean, I was going to say, if they didn't pick up the Hayabusa now, that'd be surprising, but maybe it also could be, like you guys said, where it becomes a thing where they want to test the hero pool
Hayabusa.
of King
Yeah.
Kong. But the Hayabusa
Ah!
obviously seems to be the best
so
matchup, at
spicy.
least with the Joy right now currently. So both the teams will be playing around, trying to get that pacing
that
set
a
up
Bren
early
ambassador?
on. And that's fine.
So
I
pretty.
think one of the big parts, though, for AP Bren is they've got their front line covered with a Phoveus, which is great. They might want to go ahead and take maybe a ban towards one of the counters that we usually see against the Phoveus, and kind of deal with that. And then also you have to consider the fact that, yeah, he's going to be your front line.
Yeah.
So how do you support that, though? How do you actually provide that space?
Guys, I really like
Ranger's gonna be,
Filipinos.
Yeah.
How do you kind of round that out? Because
Viewers
you're going against Kalea
in the
too,
stage,
which
like,
we don't
if we
100% know,
if we
like, it
ask them
could
to
be
do
flexed.
this or that, they
Kalea
will
could
just
still be
follow.
flexed into the XP lane if
That's
they
true.
wanted to.
Whichever
It's quite
Technodot
different
is
in
going to pick
Indonesia,
up
though.
in this phase is going to matter a lot on whether or not Shizo's
Score masih
going to
0-0,
be
baru
able
mulai.
to flawlessly play his game on the Granger, considering that there has his hands on the Phoveus. So this is
Tunggu
this
ya,
isn't the
vlog aku
same
sama
as
Brusko.
the usual AP Bren lineups before.
Yes,
where
let's
they're
go.
tends to pick up the badangs and go for those clutch setups,
Mm.
counter setups.
Welcome
on
to
Philippines.
membership,
He's gonna be more
Yelan.
on
It's
those
been a
lines.
while since the
He
last
cannot-
time
we're expecting
someone
him
joining
to
my
be the one
membership.
to set
Because
things up
there's
for
nothing
AP
in my
Bren. So
membership, you know.
That's a problem, or that's something they really would have
Hello,
to consider.
Jikael.
Philippines are really focusing their bans now onto Chop Skirt.
Welcome
Leaves him
to-
with the ranged heroes.
How my
We're
life.
wondering, since Hilda's still available,
Kayo ko nggak ada
could Onic
notif sih
Philippines
kalau
be
live.
considering
Nggak tahu
that? So
sayang.
regardless if Chop Skirts gets his hands on the
Kamu
far
nyalain
side
aja
or not,
notification-nya
they
sih.
get to find
Beb.
a way around him. That's on top of the fact that they already have the Hayabusa in their hands too.
Or force out
I don't know if
the Sicilian
I
pick
don't.
on 12
I'm not
skirt.
sure.
And that's gonna
Where
be a
Kalea
hard
will
time for
go.
AP Bren because almost all
Is
the
it
damage
for
dealers are
Brusko
scaling and Onic
or
finishes in
for-
a very, very fast manner.
That's what
Kirk.
I'm saying. Like they don't want to get to a point where
They
it's
ban
just such a
Waiting
Prince
it's a waiting
Father.
game for them, but also just they allow a team that does it usually
2-0
the
for
best
Onic,
or one of
please.
the best, I would say.
Hi,
Onic
you make
Philippines is
me
able to punish and then
smiles
win
watching-
games very quickly.
watch
So Hilda's the last ban.
him.
we're through the banning phase here. This is up to Onic Philippines. They go with the
Social
Farsa.
bustling not working.
They're going to be the
well.
ones to take that Farsa, like we
Are
mentioned.
you
know?
sure?
So they have a ton of early game pressure, and that's the
Wait,
thing that
I'm
worries me
gonna
about
try
AP Bren's lineup, and that's why I said that Phoveus needs support here. Because as tanky as he
Oh,
is,
Parsha.
especially with some of this early magic damage that's going to be bursting through, you know, he might just be jumping into the air to too much damage and then he's gone. And if you lose a Phoveus, if you don't have another kind of support there to help you, it's going to be tough. So it is Ganakacha seems to be the hero for a lot of people to go ahead and solve that problem.
Yeah, so what does Chopskirt pick though to pair up with the Gatot and to at least allow for them to have a bit more of the damage that they need, since there's only the
Try
Eves,
again.
the Navarius.
Push G.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, there is the Valentino. I didn't miss that, but
We want our own feathered airstrike.
Yeah.
yeah.
Still a good option, especially going up against an assassin like Hayabusa, can stand his own. And again, as Naisu mentioned, has his own feathered airstrike. And now the last pick for Onic Philippines will determine if this Galea is going to the XP or in the hands of the Bruiser.
Okay.
Oh.
The old Hylos.
It's a high loss.
It's a high loss.
Soul Hylos.
So the matchups are pretty
Or you can try this.
okay.
I would say this is almost like standard, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
at this point. I like the... I like what AP Bren did in the last two picks. Like they cover the ground, but I'm just worried still for their potential
Coachnya
to
dua,
have things
emang
slip
ada
out of
why
hands
not
early
sama
on.
Haze,
As long as
guys.
they're able to avoid that, and you know, maybe
Konica di mana? Di Indo
that's,
apa di PH?
maybe
Di
that's not
Indo.
the case with them. Maybe they want to go ahead and get the start faster than Onic.
Who will win,
Philippines, even
guys,
looking
based
at the
on
breakdown
draft?
here with the index.
I
You know,
like
they're gonna be
the
favored
Onic
a little bit when it comes to the lineup rating.
draft
And
pick.
what's crucial too here is obviously the utilizations of those revitalizers on both sides. But this time around too, you still have a lot of options on both ends.
Game number 1. Do or die. Now or never for
Oh,
the
so
Bees.
if
Up against Onic Philippines.
AP
huge
Bren,
contest
AP Bren cannot
that they
win
have
against
to face
Onic
to stay
PH
alive
today,
as we enter the land
they won't
of
go to the
dawn.
playoff, right?
This is Onic Philippines versus AP Bren.
Baik banget guys, Brusko tuh
This
baik
is,
banget, makanya gue secinta itu
a
anjing.
game wherein we definitely need to pay attention to
Pamit
the
kayo,
team
ntar balik
fights
lagi,
that
mau
are
kemana,
going to take
Nata?
place. Since both
Okay,
of their
Nurul,
lineups are pretty
makasih.
much designed for team fights.
No,
They really
Brusko
want
is
to go
from
in and pour in all those resources, considering the amount
Brusko
of
is
setups
from
and
Baguio,
control that
guys.
they have, AoEs here and there. So let's see how they allow for their
Auto
gold
for him
laners to
flock
operate.
with Brusko. Yeah,
Since
wait,
there
I have
definitely
one flock
are
with him,
a lot of ways
but
for
a
them
very
to do so.
vast flock,
And
like a
honestly,
mini
this
flock.
is the first time I'm feeling the
Nan.
atmosphere of the arena. I can feel the drums. A lot
Yeah.
are supporting Onic, but now they're trying to go for Kekedot. Didn't pop the revitalize yet, so no
Oops.
resources expended.
Yeah, good
Show
thing that he
your
held on to
color,
that. I was
Daddy
actually expecting him
Brusko.
to pop it, so he'll get back. No one going down just yet.
Oh.
Little action there too. King Kong trying to get what he can from this side of the jungle. But ultimately, nothing just yet. So part of this as well for AP Bren.
Ah, be
forced
careful,
Kirk.
Kirk!
That's the
Kirk! Nice! Nice save! Yay! Let's go, Daddy! Nice save, Daddy. Kirk! What? Ah,
If he still gets to
Damn,
somehow find his
God.
way, but Brusko denies him of doing so.
Kirk can
A
save
family that
himself.
stays together,
know.
dominates together. And with
GG,
that
Pa.
2-kill swing, Onic Philippines
GG, Brusko.
has a clear advantage towards the early game. Now they have to wait again for their power spike for the side of the Bees. Give enough pressure for James Panks to be able to roam around his own jungle and not get invaded.
I hope this isn't
And
James,
later
but
on,
from
he'll
what
help
I
Shizu
see,
stack
Onic is
up
ordering
with
on
his Granger.
their
Yeah, that's
monsters
tough. That's the
farm.
part,
PH
you know, that I was saying. Like, before this first turtle comes up, typically you, with the lineup that they have, you don't want to really go down, but
yeah,
then
let's
they force
see,
that
and
fight.
just hope for the
Chasing
best
Kirk
order.
and out.
Let's
None of
go,
Look at
bro!
all the damage being thrown by Super
Just
Prince.
ban
Dare is
Kalea, I
already
think.
down, and there will be no one to zone and find their way
Ooh,
through.
Snowball.
Onic Philippines
Snowball.
secures the turtle.
King Kong is so
And
scary.
AP Bren, they're down by
Already
3
out in the
kills already.
playoff for AP
Interesting to know
Bren.
that
Oh,
Super Prince
seriously?
did not opt for the rapid boots.
Oh,
what?
Two-man knockup from
What?
the side, and now Kekka,
Daddy,
he's
Daddy,
going
don't
to go
die.
in. If
Daddy,
he
don't
can
die.
spike,
Oh no, my
And
boyfriend
there's
won't
just tries
die.
to sustain everyone.
No, Daddy!
Potentially
Brusko!
as James Banks,
Ah!
he goes in, uses the electrifying piece,
It's okay.
and finds a trade onto Brusko.
Yeah, they had to
At
do
least
something there. Like AP Bren
he
can't just
sacrificed
let
for
Onic
it.
Philippines continue to do that under the 3-minute mark. You know, you can't have these multiple members planning themselves in your side of the jungle. Oh no.
King
Look
Kong!
at the damage coming from King Kong and
Oh.
Super Friends. Not even
Hello,
a
Defano.
Valentina under the turret gets to survive.
That long. Oh, wait,
Guerra!
Kelly- Who's gonna win this?
What the hell? Bro, are you even human?
He still wins the 1v1.
What the hell?
And the immediate
What was that?
response coming in from each and every member of Onic Philippines. That's what you call the super fam.
This is what I'm saying, man. They are the team that likes to fight early if they're forced into
You're
it.
making my head
And
hurts,
even
bro.
that, I mean, think about it. In all the games we've seen, when was the last time we see that early of a gold 1v1 actually break out? Most of the gold laners just farm up until the objectives later on, or they need to be part of the
Oh.
fight.
It's interesting. It's a Harriet and a
Look at her
Granger
Sigma,
who
bro.
usually, as you mentioned,
Okay,
just play it
another
safe, but now there is
one.
another pickoff.
Thank you,
that
Brusko.
is being carried out by Onic Philippines. Top skirt somehow
Make a
dodges the
prank video
shadow, but
call
that
on
was a close
Brusko.
call
Hey,
once
he used a
again for the
different
Bees.
phone,
Onic
obviously.
Philippines, this team's literally showing that they don't have breaks.
Yeah.
Every opportunity that their ultimates are done, cooldown, they're gonna hit it. Brusko's gonna look for a proper target. Might it be Kekedot, even the tankiest heroes like Kekedot and they're not afraid to burst down anyone because they know that they can do anything at this
Daddy?
point.
This is where AP Bren has to step up. They have to be able to go ahead and either decide, do we want to slow things down? Oh,
Who?
they go in again.
Ter decides to go in, but he fails to stun people with a dark wave. And now the electrifying feats. It feels as if nothing happened. Onic Philippines are too tanky,
They
and they
do
can
ki-
just not even notice the damage that this joy that
Oh,
James
no.
Pang decided
Brusko!
to put out, but now they still decided to fight.
Nice
and that
one,
might
nice
be
one,
not
Brusko.
a good call for
Good
AP Bren.
game,
Right there,
Brusko. Let's
eventually
go, let's
falls.
go,
King
let's
Kong using the
go.
shadow kill and
Let's
Chopskirt
go.
steals away
Nice
for his pathway,
one.
But Super Fritz too finds his way and kills Shizu.
With the lethal ignition, Shizu wasn't able to escape, and now it's just Chopskirt and James Banks. All bases covered, no trades.
GG
And
pa.
every single thing Onic is doing is bearing fruit for them. Now they're trying to go for the invades, putting enough pressure again onto the mid lane. Eventually going to be able to take it down, but King Kong showing
Nggak tahu.
lightning
Udah
and
gimana
thunder
sih?
onto
Harus
James Banks. He
harus
wants a
bounce back banget,
1v1,
harus
but
benar-benar
Brusko is here to make sure that the job is done. James
Harus.
Banks, however, will be able to walk away.
Yeah, and this is what we're going to expect
Gimana
from
ya
Onic Philippines, a
ngejelasinnya?
team like them.
PH
They
tuh
get this kind of lead. I mean,
majunya
even
lebih
look at
cepat
the gold
dibanding
leaderboard
kita
here.
gitu.
They're
Ini
going
kayaknya
to
harus
continue
banyak
to put
belajar
pressure. They are a
dari
team that likes to
PH
do
ya.
that, just like the likes of, for example, TLPH that does that too. And
Oke,
they will
Nurul,
not let
nonton
up.
aja
So for
dulu.
AP Bren to be able to not let this
So
game get
siapa?
out of hand and then you're facing a
520
10,
dari
10 to 12 minute
GJD.
loss,
Pesan
you have
Kak
to look
Ayu
at where
VN
can they
awal.
actually start to crawl back
Thank
into
you,
the
Boss
game.
G.
It's
You are
slipping so quickly
back.
out of their hands. You're
How
talking about a
how was your
4K
work
deficit
lately?
Oh, no.
already at
Seems
this
like
point. So for
you
AP
are
Bren,
pretty
trying
busy
to catch up,
lately.
trying to hold
Thank you
on.
so much
And
for
one
the
of difficult
donation.
things about that is when you have a Hayabusa
been a while,
across from
yes.
you and a Farsa,
Oh,
most
guys!
often than not, you're going to be
Guys!
pressured under
No
your
one
turret,
tells
so
me.
you don't even
Bro,
really have
why?
a
Why
safe
I'm in the
haven to
middle?
run to.
Damn.
So you have to start to think, all right, how do we
I didn't
actually
notice it.
win these fights or withstand the damage? And it comes down to the mechanics of being able to survive that, but then get back into this
audit
game.
season.
And so it's a waiting game
So
for
busy
AP Bren.
until
They really have to be able to extend
Q2?
things out. If they even show and try
Okay.
to fight this turtle, they're probably going to lose that
Are you
fight too.
accountant?
So better
Or
for
are
them to
you
just
an
kind of focus
auditor?
where they can across the map.
Yeah.
Happy Bren
And
out
this
of
is
play
somehow
of even
joy.
if they win.
So you can somehow
I
get
see, I see.
better
How
play
about
with
twisted
the
minds,
side
guys?
control.
Oh, Bruce God!
Or any other option to happen for AP Bren. Kekedot, will he eventually make it out alive? It's a no, because Onic Philippines, they just burst him down.
You know, at this point, I'm actually confused.
Yeah,
If the title strike is actually the AOG.
Brusko.
Because that title strike looked like an AOG when it connected to 4.
Good evening,
Every
Makna.
single member
Makna
under the
Nakao
turret
cell
at
phone.
that. And now that's easy access for the
Cybersecurity
super fam
audit.
to immediately convert into
I see.
turrets in as early as 7 minutes of the
So
game,
basically, you are
taking this
audit.
huge of a
You
lead
are
against AP Bren.
You know,
IT
Kalena's
person.
almost like
No?
what Garakacha wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's got the AOG, but it was almost to the point where they were like, man, we kind of messed up with Gatakacha. Let's just make a new
Brusko
hero.
super inspired.
What
Hi,
Gakacha wants to
says
be.
Wana Amanda. Hello,
And,
Michael.
because like
Yeah.
you could picture Gatakacha being the one to like
Two
grapple
sequence
people
are
and throw them, you know,
S14 backlist
with the
memoir.
tsunami
So no, what I
slam,
mean
but
is
at least he
twist,
can jump into the air.
Twisted
Yeah, there are
Mind
so many more things you
can
can do as the Kalia
go
compared
to the
this one.
playoff,
Even
or
when you're
they are also
behind, or when you're
not
trying
going
to
to
look
the
for an
playoff,
angle.
guys.
Oh my goodness, but this isn't looking too good.
Oh,
AP
for
Bren,
real?
Even there,
Okay.
he's not able to sustain the damage anymore. Coming in from Kellra, who currently is probably so up high there in terms of gold.
And now you can see AP Bren is just
Yes,
literally
I do agree that
reactive to what
Brusko
Onic
Kalia
Philippines
is
has
pretty
been
much
doing.
Yep.
Chovsker picked up
really,
his own
really
glorious
smooth
pathway
player of
with all bases
Kalia, I
covered.
think,
Onic
for now.
just trying to steal away jungle creeps. The
Maaf,
private James
Noro.
Pax. Right now, he's
Ako
currently
panic.
level 11. There's a concealed
See my boyfriend, bro.
Once again, is
Look
it
at
AOT
my
or not?
boyfriend.
We don't know
Ah!
All we know is that they're fighting under the turret, and
Nice
somehow
one.
Kellra is taken down by AP Bren, but King Kong's making
Even
sure that
though
he will be able to take a trade, but
the Valentina is
he
safe.
has the sustain.
Okay.
At least he's
This time,
trying.
we finally learned that Onic, 2 turrets is just too much. 1 turret is enough. 2 turrets might be too much for them.
Yeah, and so
Oh, Kara
that's
is
the thing
that.
AP Bren has to do.
Sorry,
Onic's gonna
I
do that
didn't
all day,
notice
all
it.
game.
Is
And
Onic
if they
already
can
get chosen
punish
to playoff?
Onic
Ayo, yes,
Philippines,
they go
then
to the
that
playoff.
might be the opening for
Already.
AP Bren, and a part of the plan
Hi,
is that we
Jarisha.
find more time. Because
Shout
really
out
it's Sonic Philippines' choice
Sayo,
with the lineup
Rudy,
that they have to
Rutney.
force things under the turret. Like we mentioned, this Lord is up. It's probably just going to go freely over to them, still holding on to about almost a 7,000 gold lead. But like I said, for AP Bren,
No, it's not
eventually
a
at some
result
point,
already,
if they can
guys.
stay in the game here,
Yep.
Shizu should be online. You know, Chovskirt might be able to pump out some of the damage too.
Let's
and
go.
then James Panks can play the macro that we've seen a Joy do.
Who
a lot
else
of the
team go
times.
to the playoff? I
Olympic
think
Lord is being picked up now by
Aurora,
Shizu, so Lord is
TLBH,
secured.
Onic
We're gonna have to
BH,
see if AP Bren actually is capable of
Falcons.
defending here, though.
Yeah, it's a 0-3-1 for Shizu though, so
what is one?
it
One.
might be a
And
bigger
the
problem
last,
than
I
we
don't know
think
if it's
for AP
the
Bren to
NC,
eventually
Omega,
find their
or
way
AP
back
Bren.
into this game, but at least they still have their
Prince?
holy shields intact. But look at Prince just forcing a reaction out of everyone from AP Bren, and to think that the Lord
Oh, the
hasn't
NC
even
go to the
arrived
playoff.
yet.
So basically,
Feathered airstrike, literally applying pressure.
AP Bren, Omega,
some
and
of the skills, especially the Purify from Shizu here,
Twisted
they also
Minds
take
didn't make
down
it, right?
the second tier mid lane turret, Lord sieging in onto
This
the
year,
bottom.
English
Holy
is
shields on the
improving
middle
as you
lane
Restream,
will
not
be
gonna
popped.
lie.
Looking
Thank you,
to target the
Alan.
bottom lane next.
Hopefully, I
Let's see
can
if
speak
Brusko
more
will be able to cast
fluently.
a tidal strike once again. Not
When
gonna
the
continue
playoff
it, but the
PH
glorious
starts, I
pathway will
think
be
3
casted by
weeks
Kurt to make sure they take
after
down at least
the
one
regular
inhibitor kick off.
season, like
Okay. We thought he could be
May?
the one to start
I
things
think
up,
May.
but apparently they're just playing it safe.
May.
Now they want to transition toward the mid lane, and this might just be the time for them to do so. AOT counter
Brusko.
AOT from Gekazon, knocking up multiple members of Onic Philippines, but he is the first to fall. And now Cubster as well. as
Let's
Onic
go! Daddy!
from AP Bren,
GG
and now they
pa!
to put an end to game
Let's
1.
go!
A very quick game from the Super Fam. The Onic Philippines World Champs come out
Good
swinging
evening,
in game
beautiful
1.
you. Good evening,
That was
Pablo.
such a quick way to end the game.
And then I think
11
2-week
minutes,
break. I think it's
17
3
seconds.
weeks break because Brusko already
What a
told me
way
that
to end it with
he got
a
3 weeks
wipeout.
breaks, but full of
Onic
scrim, of
Philippines
course.
showing that they are still
Hello,
unfazed,
Nata.
unbothered, and unbeaten
I'm happy for
by their
TNC.
former
So,
MDL
TNC
team.
going to the
And now
playoff, no?
one win away from eliminating AP Bren.
No!
Yep.
It's tough,
Oh,
but
guys.
it is what's going
Do
to
you
happen if Onic Philippines does
Hear
sweep the
what the
series.
caster said
And that's the
So,
thing. Like,
it's a match
we talked about this in the draft.
between
This
life or
lineup was
death.
meant to go ahead,
for
control the
AP
early game,
Bren.
and if you snowball
If they
with it,
lose
like,
against
this is the
Onic
result. You
Philippines,
know, and it was really unfortunate
that means
for
they
AP
will
Bren
be
because they
eliminated,
had that,
eliminating,
pretty rough
eliminated
loss early on in the early
from
game before the first hurdle even, and then from there it just kind of snowballed out of control
MPLPH.
where like
they cannot
Onic
go
Philippines is
further
going
to
to
the
make these plays
playoff
under the turret
if they
with the
cannot
fact that they
win.
can put that
If
pressure
they
and then
win
even this, you don't see
against
this every
Onic
day.
PH,
3.5
there is
minutes
still
in,
a
both gold
small
leaders going
chance
1v1.
that
You know,
they
they
can
did- it
win
was more so like, yeah, we
to
want
the
part of the
playoff.
action too.
Pesan,
it was
making
just
up for
a
lost
game
time,
for Onic
haha,
Philippines
happy
is
for
the whole
you
point
and
the whole
Brusko.
time.
I feel like it
Thank
was
you,
it
Boss
was a
G.
call made by AP
Making
Bren
up for
though,
lost
to
time.
really find a way to fight back.
Happy
There was an
for you and
AOG,
Brusko.
but this
Thank you,
time
Boss G.
is
Thank you so much
deadness
for
Hayabusa.
your
The Sigma is now a
your
ninja
gift again.
with a Hayabusa
And
MVP game.
if I will go to
5-0-9, set the tempo early on.
to the
Went in for
Manila
early kills
next
that literally
month,
dictated the pace
just
of
in
Onic
case you will
Philippines. Went in
come
with
to
full
watch Onic
damage.
match.
Not even a single scratch to his KDA with 0 deaths.
Maybe
it
we
was so
can all
hard
meet
to
up,
actually
me, you,
punish
and
King Kong
Brusko.
when all you had was either the
If you
AOG
can, Boss G.
or the Terrify.
Yeah,
from
there
the
was no
Valentina.
catch.
Yeah.
There was no hard crowd control that could immediately be used as a response.
Kalau
to
ka pa
whoever
bikin fuck ka?
decided to
Iya,
go
bikin
in
hella
from Onic
fun.
Philippines, not even Brusko. At most, I
Ah,
feel like
Twisted
what they
Mind has
had
chance for
to
playoff.
deny these attempts was just the Purify from
May
Shizu.
28
Other
until
than
June
that,
1 is
there was
the
nothing that could stop Onic
playoff
Philippines from successfully taking a pick-off or a
time,
setup
guys.
from whichever member they wanted to from AP
Again,
Bren.
Twisted Mind might
Yeah, Miss
have
Kalea
the
is such
breaker
a
games.
nuisance for teams so far.
Ah,
Like,
I see.
ever since she became available,
Okay,
she's
Nurul,
able to
thank
provide
you.
so much. I mean,
They
think about this
already
pressure, as
eliminated.
you
They
always
only have
see,
one win.
you know, Brusko in the
Ah,
air,
I see.
and it works so well with the mages like
OMG,
the
excited for the
Arceus, like
second
the
match.
Eves
Yeah,
even.
I'm also
And
excited.
it's so tough
Yeah,
to deal with
I
early on
already
because
told
you know
Brusko,
that
red
every
hair
single time
King
that
Kong
Tsunami
is a
Slam's
curse.
available, or
He needs
even the
to
title
stay
strike, like,
with black
again, you know
hair.
what I mean? Like, there's so many options there, and that's what I was saying. This is like the better Gato
That's
Contra
when new
because you
flock
have that
is
on a
coming,
lo-
right?
much
Yes,
lower
new
cooldown.
flock is
And
coming,
even
guys.
this is just forced fight after
I
fight
hope we can
with that
all
built
meet
around that
when
Kamega.
Onic PH go to
Brusko
the
literally
playoff.
showed what Gato Contra is missing.
I hope we
He
can all
wanted to be a
meet.
hero like that, but
and talk
unfortunately,
there.
Kalea was unleashed today, and not even just that. We saw a lot of action coming in from King
If you
Kong
come
and
in the
Super
PH
Tolo,
next month, you will flock.
without
Yes,
even
of course,
Brusko, they were able
Horangi.
to take down.
Can't wait to see
the
you, pretty
backline of
Ayut.
AP
Can't wait to
Bren
see you
without even
too,
any
Michael
initiation or
Tavia.
crowd control
Yeah.
from Onic.
Will you
That's not
go
just how
here
much
at PH
burst
the
they
venue?
had early on,
No,
even
no,
down to
no,
early
no.
game.
When
Hey,
playoff
there were
starts, I will
moments where
go
Super Prince just
uh,
decided to use the wing
semifinals.
Yeah.
In
not go
semifinals, I
anywhere
think
but in front of the enemy, or even
30
just
May,
fly around
guys.
the
30
area.
May.
That's called
I
sizing
arrive
up. He's
in.
sizing up AP Bren.
You know they're just so much ahead.
I
when they're
arrive
able to
in
use
PH
such
30
crucial
May.
resources to do nothing. And he literally
Ah,
did
you're
nothing.
from
He was just
Malaysia. It's
flying in front
okay.
of everyone, landing those
Maybe
perfect throws, and
if there is
that's when, you know,
a
they got
match in
massive
Malaysia, we
control
can
of the
meet.
middle lane, which is interesting because
I really want to meet you. Are
even
you?
Shizu got affected
Where are you
by it.
from,
Call that,
Horangi?
I wouldn't say that's nothing.
We need
Brigid. I'd say
colored
that's
hair,
a
Brusko next.
mental
No,
Mental move, actually.
no,
You know,
no,
like
no.
when
I
you
don't
are
want
at the
him to
highest
color
level of
his hair.
competition, I'm sure you have your own mental moves.
That's why veterans
But
will
they
always
already
top rookies
burned their chance.
because of the
Ah, I
mental state,
see.
mental aspect
So
of the game, but
there's
honestly,
no
we're gonna look at
chance
what AP
for
Bren was
AP Bren
doing
to
that time. They really
go to the
reacted
playoff,
to the
right?
point where if Onic was doing something, they
On
were
PH is very strong, but
they
the
were playing
counter
basically
is
catch up.
PH team only.
And at the same time, I honestly feel like they
Yeah.
were just waiting for James Banks to do something.
Seriously?
Well,
Why? Why you go
it's,
back
know,
to
it's
Central
hard
Java?
it's hard to actually, like when you really put it in perspective.
Rose Onic mother.
let
Yeah.
James Banks try to do something.
She
But
seems
because
pretty
of that lineup, like I said,
very
and
close
this was in the draft,
with all the
Kalea,
members
Farsa,
of
and
Onic
Hayabusa.
Philippines.
Like, what can you do under your turret?
Something
You know what I
special
mean?
in
When you're
month
being
of
forced
May?
to
No.
fight anyway.
Nothing
Like, there-
special.
James Banks
I'm from
really
Philippines.
isn't gonna
Ayu.
change
Yeah,
that.
we can
Yeah.
meet if
It
you
just
live in
came down
Manila.
to the draft
Anyway,
that
Langit,
it
terima
was not
kasih.
favored for them,
Ayu,
and,
why I read in
as
your
soon as you
TikTok
fall
comment
behind
everyone
in
saying
the
Brusko
early
like
games,
Kara. I
that draft
don't
is
know
gonna
as
fall
well,
apart,
guys.
you know, 'cause,
People just
you know, even King Kong,
take
like
it too
977
seriously when I said
PPM,
that I am jealous
PPI
of
Rich guy here
Kara.
for King Kong,
It's just a
but
joke.
that was the name
Baru
of the game.
pulang
Anytime you
kerja.
have a
Dari mana
Hayabusa
kerjanya?
also drafted on a team
Ayu, can we
composition
take a
and you
picture
get
when
an
we meet
early
in
lead like that,
PH? I'm a big fan
it's
of
gonna
you and
be
Brusko.
pretty hard to deal
Of
with,
course,
you know? Like,
bro.
there's not that many answers that you can have,
can.
especially when
We
even
can.
you tank your members, you tank your.
So don't forget to support Brusko in PH next month on the playoff, in the playoff, on the playoff, or in the play at the playoff. So he can go to the semifinals and we can meet. Okay. Do you want to dye your hair? I don't know. I like darker hair, so I don't think I want to color my hair like lighter color. No. You're so beautiful. You thank you, meow. It's not cursed. Their lives were part of their strategies. You always said that it was their strategies, but I do think that it's just their they lose their chemistry and communication in earlier days. So yeah, I thought it was in May when you both are official couple. We are both an official couple in July. But the moment Brusko start texting me is on May. Brusko is strong in the rumor when Ayu is his inspiration. No, bro. Basically, he's a good rumor after all. What do you think when one day on the PH versus RQ, which team you will support? I know Brusko was so matured. It already happened, by the way, Sazwana. It already happened in ESL, RRQ, and Onic PH in grand finals. And you can see that I sit in RRQ seats. Yeah, I support RRQ. But I think Brusko knows that too. Like, he's pretty much very mature about it. Thank you, Ayo. Together with Brusko, I'm hoping coming soon as remembrance. What is remembrance? Do you prefer Brusko having short or long hair? I like him to have a short hair better. He even roamed your heart. Yeah, he even roamed my heart. He even saved my feelings also. Jadi streamer luar, iya cok. Apa gue udah fokusin aja ya nontonnya MPLPH terus biar rame. I think that you never like him before, but he didn't on you, making you like him back. He's the one who is interested with me, guys. I'm going to be honest. Brusko is the one who put the interest in me. It's the Brusko that got interested first, and then he chat me, and then we chatted, and then after a moment we know each other. I know that he is a good man, and I just like him because he really spared the good vibes, you know. Like, he's so nice, bro. So yeah, I like him because he's so kind. You're super. Yeah, I came from RRQ and I met Brusko in RRQ as well, guys. Oke, Nurul, makasih udah tag. Nanti aku lihat ya. Your support is really genuine, right? You stayed on Brusko's side when he was having rough time in RRQ and up until now on his best prime together with Onic PH accumulation. I hope. Yeah, let's see later, guys. Anyways, someone text me. Oh, I will. I need to text Brusko. Please share your love story with us sometime. Yeah. We meet in RRQ, guys. Back in RRQ days when he was still in RRQ, we had a content together. That's the first time Brusko saw me in person, and then he said that, oh, she's pretty. So he followed me back. FYI, I always follow every single member, every single player in RRQ. Whoever he is, even if he is a new player from RRQ, I will follow him, even though he is not following me back. Back in the days, Irat and Brusko didn't follow me back until Brusko saw me in person. Then finally he followed me. Finally he followed me back, and then I didn't notice that have he's interested with me. So, but suddenly, like every time I upload a picture of me on my story, he will likes my story. He likes my story, and then when I had a birthday last year, he said happy birthday. That's the first time we chat, and yeah, after after that, I am interested with him too. And then here we are, happy couple in LDR life. Yay. Wait a minute, guys. I just finished texting Brusko, guys. What do you think? Will Kara go on Onic ID? What is your thoughts? I don't think Kara go to Onic ID, guys. In my perspective, in business perspective, I don't think it's a good choice, or I don't think it's a good. Yeah, I don't think it's a good choice if they want to move Kara to Onic ID, since Onic PH really do well as a team now. Maybe Kara can go to the Onic ID if Onic PH is not as powerful as now. But I think for now, Onic PH is pretty much solid team. So I don't think Kara will go to the Onic ID. I think since the management is same, like the head office is from Indonesia, so whoever wins, it's a win for Onic headquarters, right? So yeah, I think if Brusko win, and then if Onic PH win, Onic headquarters in Indonesia will feel happy too, since it's their team also, as well. Draft pick, guys. Wait.
Goal laners aren't that prioritized as much, similar to the Harrods. They aren't like the go-to first
Yeah.
picks and whatnot, but
What is the most
honestly, you really have
expensive
to ban
gift
out
Brusko
because
bought you?
if we can
You can
recall
see
correctly,
that
the
on
debut
my
of Kalia
vlog
wasn't that
later, guys.
spotless. I mean, teams are still trying to figure out how
Jangan lupa
Kalia was
like, guys.
working, but when
Yes, don't
Brusko
forget
played
to
it,
like my
instant
video,
win. That's
guys.
why AP Bren will
Are you
put
Onic
respect on
PH win
Kalia
MPL
on
season
Brusko's name.
15?
alright,
Brusko
what
will
did they
propose
pick
to
here
Kara.
then? Is it
Yeah,
gonna
Andre.
be the Lu Yi or the Jushin?
Sure. I will also
I think they go
propose
Louis.
to Kara wife.
This is one of the signature
Hi.
moves.
I don't know.
Hi.
Either I would
Felix
say either
Flaus.
works, but I have a feeling
Kayo
they
ngomong
go.
bahasa Inggris,
Oh!
lidah gue yang
They don't
pegel.
go either. They
Ayo,
go with
belajar bahasa
Hayabusa
Inggris ka.
first pick.
Oh, King Kong, oh.
I mean,
Choose
if we were to rank like
Hayabusa
the top
again.
junglers
First pick.
now,
Damn.
3 of them are already in the bats.
Aku suka lihat kakak Ayu sama Brusko. Terima kasih,
Hanzo.
Nufus Sufiani.
Does James Panks go Hanzo?
Can you say
Lag,
laging nandito lang ako?
because even the other options you would consider, such as the
Laging
lane, they have
nandito
so many
lang ako.
conditions that have to be met for you to be confident enough to field it.
Hi,
I almost don't want them
Ayen.
to go like too risky with that.
Unless-
Or safer route,
Fredrin.
fragrance.
Oh yeah, unless
Yes,
they go for that,
Michael.
or
Thank you so
something
much
that
for
has been
your
adjusted, some like sort of
kind
surprise
word.
cheese strat, like the Leomords, which
Leo
happened
Mords,
yesterday.
yes.
We've been dating
That might be
only
something they'd want to reveal
for
later.
9 months,
So
guys.
they go and
Okay.
pick up the Moskov and the Louis, which I think are great responses for AP Bren.
I like these two picks for AP Bren, two power picks, because if you can't go head to head in terms of micro, in terms of clashes, play the macro game.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna recall AP Bren's run in MDL, it was also the
Only
Louis
for
who have
9
secured them
months.
the championship back in
Oh, yeah.
season. Was it 3 or 4? 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay, nice read.
Kalaya Bennett.
I'm
And then
also
what
trying
will
to
they
recall, because
choose?
we were there in 4.
Chips
So it's
Rio.
probably 3. Oh, it's maybe 4.
Get
Oh, but
that.
anyway,
Yep.
that's a Gatot Kacha already picked up here by Onic.
Valier? No?
Do they pick up the Harith? Oh, no, they don't.
No.
Selena.
Selena.
They're not getting the gold lane in the first phase.
I think it's just because they know, like, it doesn't even really matter what's banned out for the gold lane.
Yeah,
Like-
it's a Kelra too.
Yeah.
And you can expect it to be banned out in the second phase for AP Bren if they don't get the Selena, because this is actually one of the heroes that they always use to counter out the Louis. Selena with abyssal traps and arrows that could literally control the map and catch the Louis off guard. So now final picks for AP Bren could be a power pick and then can determine
Let's go.
what happens to the draft. They're still lacking
gotta
a
get their jungler,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Like, go I would assume they go their jungler.
I'm wondering what the
Nolan?
option is going
No.
to be. If it's a safer route. Oh,
Clean.
Wow.
That
Dang,
is a
son.
big risk, but it's James Panks to do it.
Talk about map control, map pressure.
well, yeah.
Wing.
The global
A Moskov, a Louis, and a Ling.
You know, this lineup, they're taking the global from global ban and putting it to their lineup. This is a global lineup.
Global lineup.
Anyway, you know, it's I
So
wonder
now
what
you
they
will
wanna
be
ban out
famous
for AP
here
Bren.
in Philippines.
Maybe
Why?
it's a little too much, though. Like, if you think about it, like,
I'm not famous,
you know, the
guys.
Moskov can split, the Ling
Yeah, but
can.
Yeah. The Louis can diversion.
Isn't it too all over the?
I want
Place it,
Brusko
yeah.
banner.
Could be like what Naisu mentioned a while ago during the previous series, that the ultimate of the chip can be a double-edged sword. And the fact that these three heroes can be present all around the map can also be a double-edged sword for them. In case, you know, Onic goes in full dive.
Yeah.
They're always going to have the numbers advantage compared to AP Bren.
Yeah. So this will be, it'll actually also be interesting to see how Onic Philippines decides to draft.
Guess
against
who's
that
the
threat,
girls in the
globally with
front
these first
set?
picks already,
Are they
and how they decide to handle
like
it. If they do to
the
Phobius is taken out here, so they're going to focus
ambassador?
on some of those XP lane
Oh.
options
Oh,
too.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering if they want to take out
Yeah.
one of the crowd control heroes that'll make the things harder for a Ling.
For you, who is the prettiest
But
talent
no,
in
I'm not-
Indonesia?
Where's the Katot though? It's likely to be the. Okay, so they're
Sisi.
still considering the possibility that
Seriously,
the Katot
guys.
is going to be
She's
flexed.
Pretty
So the
and cool.
Jawhead's still there.
Jawhead,
You get what I
yeah.
mean? Like cool and pretty. Yeah.
So it's
She is the
Jawhead,
most
the
pretty,
Badam
the
that's still
prettiest
there.
If AP Bren goes
brand
that's such a
ambassador, I think, in
glass
Indonesia.
cannon.
For me.
Huge early game
Yeah.
upside, but if they slip even just once, they can go downhill from there.
Yeah. But they
Ah,
wanted
James
to go
Punk's
into the hands of Onic
girlfriend. She's pretty,
Hylos
guys.
is still there, though, too, for Onic Philippines if they wanted to. If they
Are you, what do you
confirm
think? Brusko will be playing again in indoor or not? I don't know. I don't think so.
Because
I think he will
Honestly,
want to
take
focus in PH first.
there's a
From which teams? It's
yeah.
from Onic, guys.
The TIG against the...
Hello,
against the
Sasa.
would actually be
With your
There have
looks,
been
you can be
Kufani.
a celebrity here in PH. Ah.
Oh,
No,
Still
guys.
the Jawhead,
Okay.
okay.
They get the Jawhead.
Tigreal
Mm.
would really be a good pick.
Yeah,
here for
Tigreal,
Brusko.
guys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If they decide to...
Yeah.
Tigreal, right?
They go Tigreal.
And they pair it up with a. What's
Would they
their
ban
goal? Is it Rangers
Cho?
still?
Hello,
Yeah,
Bergie.
or yeah, you need something with that moment. Maybe even the Irithel. I don't know. Like if you want to go with the Irithel, just because you gotta kind of avoid the Ling
Yep.
that shows up at the Moskov. Might want to go for some mobility.
There's almost no one to shred or no tanky front line just yet for AP Bren.
Apa ya, Hylos?
Go ahead.
Apa
Depending what they
the
put in the XP
marksman?
lane, so. All right, there's the
Bruno
answer.
and
That was
Badang.
everything. And
Whoa.
Bruno.
Oh.
Interesting on the
Oh.
Bruno pick. Wasn't
Okay.
expecting that, but
XP for
they go
XP.
with that.
What
Yeah.
will they
One of the
choose?
usual matchups when it comes to the
XP.
Moskov, it's because it's kind of like, it operates like a Moskov
Hear
except for
that?
Spear of Destruction, but
Hylos.
Hylos, yep.
AP Bren will select Hylos as their final
Yeah.
Maybe
pick, and now
can you
AP
understand
Bren,
English?
their
Yes.
potentially
I
last
understand English, guys.
lineup that could determine if they will
Why?
enter the playoffs. Lineup
My
that
God.
could determine if they will enter the playoffs has been set. Will this James Panks Ling be enough for them to soar high over
Oh no,
Onic Philippines? We'll find
ambassador
out.
in PH.
Enter the line of Dawn. But right now, your thoughts about the current drafts?
I feel like AP Bren
Yeah,
has been really
Brusko
versatile.
using
It's like
his
they want
signature
to use heroes that
hero.
they're really familiar with,
Guys, do
that
you
they're
know
really
that
comfortable
Gatot
using, because
Kacha
again,
is from
Onic is the OG
Indonesia?
championship hero. With all the Ling, we know is one of James' past
His signature
assassins as
hero
well. So
is
if
from
you're able to set the
Indonesia
tempo,
because
if you're able to
his
carry out the
girlfriend
early
is
game,
from
this might be
Indonesia.
a better situation for AP Bren overall.
Okay.
Last series for week number 7 is underway. A do or die match for the debuting team of AP Bren. Once MDL champions, now in the brink of elimination. Will they
Just fan or management? Ah, I see. Ada kayak itu BA atau talentnya nggak? Kayaknya nggak ada deh, Chan.
be able
Kayak sama aja gitu
to
loh.
regain
Kayak
this series?
talentnya ya udah talent anarki juga.
This is AP Bren
Harus
versus Onic
nggak ada di Indo.
Philippines.
Ah, friends! Friends!
Super friends! Woo, that was close. Okay.
He's
Scary,
like, yeah,
bro.
that's why I like the Loyer. That
I am
early damage already
170
is,
centimeters,
always something that
guys.
surprises, a lot of players that go against the Loyer. So this will be interesting because, yeah, I really do think that AP Bren's lineup here could work out really well. It's just going to be how do they play around it? How do they capitalize around this?
Brusko is famous and soon
Panks
you will
being
become famous
proactive
because
on
a lot
this
of
lane
you
is gonna be
are always
important. Not
supporting
only
you
that,
guys.
but also
Thank you,
protecting
Jay.
his
I hope
buffs
so
for
too.
him.
Thank you.
And you can bet that Onic Philippines wants to counterplay
Why
the
I said
jungle
I
if they
hope so
can.
too.
And
I just want him to be famous.
Is literally what James Panks said, that they have no
Kak,
regrets.
ayun
They're
na
not
bahasa
afraid,
Inggris dulu waktu sekolah. Paling bagus kah? Nanya doang. Enggak, anjir. Anda. Nilai gue biasa aja kayak 6, 7 gitu.
11 minute 17 second game, they're still proactive right now, as you mentioned. And James Panks with his one of his signatures, the Ling, going up against the Hayabusa of King Kong. Later on, when it comes to neutral objectives, we'll see if he's really ready for the big leagues.
Yeah, and for some reason, it's still Onic Philippines with a better control of the map. They're able to anticipate wherever AP Bren is planning to go and move around. So they have full information, and they can just base off whatever rotations they want to do from these information.
Let's
Just like
go.
Brusko, really making
Whoa,
sure
whoa,
that
whoa,
James
whoa,
Panks
whoa,
is
whoa,
within
whoa,
sight,
whoa.
but they are definitely going to
Take
go
it,
for
King.
the
Whoa,
contested.
nice one,
but
King.
fails to secure.
Nice one!
And look at that beautiful
500
fist break
dari
back
Michael.
combo.
Kirk,
James
save
Panks
yourself.
the fight is split
My
into
baby.
two, and AP Bren gets to take down 2.
Not a
Great
good
kills for
start.
AP Bren. Yeah, they trade the turtle, but they'd rather go for the
Thank you
kills
so much
and
for
a
the
win
gift,
to the right hands. At least
Michael.
James Panks got
Hi,
one,
Michael.
too.
It's been a while since the
And
last
so
time
with
I
that,
saw
they get
you.
themselves this little bit of a lead to work around.
Mami, ako mau jadi
But,
moderator
you know,
boleh
you
nggak?
saw
Boleh,
that Onic
Nurul.
Philippines' plan was
Aku
to
jadi
just get
moderator
the
ya.
turtle and get out, because even then King Kong didn't go back to join the fight. So again, a trade that maybe they were looking for there, but
Hindi
ultimately
ako jadi
favored AP Bren.
moderator.
Yeah. It was also crucial that there was had to revitalize, so the sustain was enough. King Kong disciplined enough to decide not to enter anymore.
Michael, you, it's
To
been a while,
sacrifice Kirk
bro.
for the objective take, as long as they try and prevent
You and
a
Boss
potential
G.
snowball from
Oh,
AP Bren. They were able
nice,
to do
nice,
the
nice,
job.
nice,
So
nice, nice, nice,
There'll be
nice
Shadow Kill, even force out
one.
the flicker, but you
You
cannot
and
outrun a ninja like King Kong.
Boss G.
Look at Super Prince though. It feels so rare to see him actually do that. I know he
Gone
did it
for a
in
long
Global
time from my live
Masters,
stream.
It's grown on him.
But like even up until now,
Yeah. I mean, you expect Super Friends to be this
Somebody talk
confident,
me.
but there.
well, did you see King Kong
Nice
go down
one,
for the
Daddy.
now they are going to go in for the
Yes,
counter.
yes, they
the
can.
arrow still connects
They get it.
on
Can
to
they? They get it.
Shizu, though, forces out the Purify, and
Manse.
now Brusko is still able to sustain everything despite
GG
all
po.
that.
Well, that's too bad. That
Makasih.
arrow, you know, if that arrow connected,
Somebody talk me,
would've
Brusko
been
well
easier for them
proposed to
get the
you.
kill,
What
but
do you
look at this
mean, Clara?
pressure
I don't
from
understand
Kirk.
what you mean.
Gets a lot of gold down there, and the fact that
Support
Kelvin was
Onic
up for that
PH
fight
from
and then grabs
Philippines.
a kill.
I will
is a
support
big moment there
wherever
for
my
Onic
boyfriend.
Philippines.
That's why they also opted for a Bruno. So in terms of
I will
fighting power,
support
they also have a punch early on in
Oh,
the game.
wherever my
I really want to
boyfriend.
commend Super Prince.
Yeah,
The Abyssal
I will
Arrow
just
literally
support
passed through two
my
bombs,
boyfriend and
connected
his
to
team,
Shizu,
guys.
even forced out the Purify.
Sabihin mo,
That's
Brusko
crucial,
lang
'cause there's the
malakas. I
turtle
don't
thing, and your
understand what.
Monster doesn't have
Kirk,
Purify, but Kirk,
you
going up against three, trying
you
to
make
delay
me
the purple buff.
feel
Maybe
scared.
the call here. 12 Skirts seems to be hovering around the map with that diversion, but every single diversion attempt seems to be scouted and anticipated by Onic.
He has a
Philippines.
preference to
There's
correct
the arrow
guys.
and the trap landed onto Kekedot. Let's see how they set things up for this turtle.
Go Shadow in. They're waiting and not overcommitting just yet. Super Friends, they're waiting for the glorious pathway to be casted. AOG coming in from Kirk, not gonna connect onto anyone
Love.
but Kirk. On the other hand, onto the
Oh,
backline.
whoa, whoa,
Who's gonna
chaotic,
get the
so
turtle?
chaotic, guys.
Judge that AOG and James Banks this time.
They didn't
secure the
get
turtle for
the turtle,
themselves.
but
They
it's
might be
okay,
going
guys.
for the
Ooh, ooh,
disengage.
ooh, ooh,
They're
ooh, ooh.
happy with that objective that they got.
Again, a good
May bikin
take
konten
there,
bareng yuk.
really a push
Konten
and
apa?
pull.
You
But
and
you
Brusko
still gotta
have
be
a
able to
healthy
respect,
relationship.
even
Yes.
what AP Bren can do in a
We
team
have a
fight.
healthy relationship.
And
What is...
again, Onic Philippines has
I
to
love you in
decide on how
Indonesia.
they follow
It
up on
means
either the
aku
Abyssal
cinta
Arrows or
kamu.
even Kirk's initiations. But so
Aku
far, it just
cinta
seems like, they're
kamu.
focusing on farming up,
He
doing
said
what they
Brusko
can,
is only
because
you.
even for
Huh?
Kelra, his damage spike is
I
gonna
don't
come
understand Reblon.
pretty soon. You know, a lot quicker here on a Bruno where that damage really starts to show, especially when those first couple items are locked in. He's already got the Haas Claws, so he can go ahead and sustain through some of these fights. But nonetheless, this is a lot better game for AP Bren in game 2.
Yeah. They're able to manage things so much well. And even
Amin,
in terms of
semoga
the
menang lagi,
waves,
amin.
Onic Philippines compared to the first game,
Oh.
Oh.
they're yet to take away a turret, but
Okay.
look at how they've transitioned
So
into
James
making
Punks
sure
will get
that they
the
mess up King Kong's farming.
buff.
The senses of King Kong to be able to
Those who
dodge.
haven't liked it, like it first, guys.
Kekedot's potential
Yes,
setups.
like my video,
He's playing it
guys,
safe, but at the
please.
same time in style with the shadow of the Hayabusa. And what I like about AP Bren is that they're
How do
packing
you
the punch,
feel
compared
now
to
that
game
Brusko
number
is
one.
really
This
cherished
time
here
they're
in
being
Twitch?
aggressive, proactive, trying
I'm
to
happy for him
invade onto
because
King Kong, and at the same
we
time they're
both
not forcing anything.
never
Because
expected
most of the time, if
it,
you have a Joy
guys.
and Louis combination,
The moment
and you're not
he
doing anything in the early game,
joined
you're forced
Onic,
to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, they can kind of also just
like,
respond to Onic Philippines.
I
'cause
never
they know
think
Super
that
Friend's gonna spend a lot of time,
I just
you know, scouting out
feel
the traps, but
grateful
also
that
throwing out the
he
arrows.
can still play
And
in
honestly,
NPL,
if
PH,
Super
and
Friends doesn't land those early on, there's really not much
I'm
of a
happy
choice that they
that
can do
Onic
to force
took
a fight.
took
Unless,
him
again,
in.
Kirk is willing to go ahead and expend
So yeah,
the flicker to
I
get
never
a setup,
expected
you know?
that
So the whole
he
game plan for
can
Onic
be
Philippines
this
is really
strong
playing around the Abyssal Arrows,
and he can be
AP
a
Bren knows
world
that, so they can be
champion.
the ones to go
I never
ahead,
expected
kind of
that.
react to that, let James Panks farms up. You have a lot more options to start fights if you want to. If you're AP
Kalau
Bren,
coach baru
especially with
kemarin,
being able to go
halo
ahead and
Coki.
reposition the way you want
Ya,
to
ya
around
moderator
having a
baru.
little
Iya
Yi.
dah, moderator
Now this
baru.
turtle
Soalnya
is up here,
moderator
it's
aku
the last
banyak
one
yang
of the
udah
game.
hilang, guys.
So go ahead and get ready to fight for it.
And we see the Infinix hand cam of James Panks on the lane
Oh.
too while they prepare for this upcoming take.
Scary
Seems like
game.
they've scouted Kekedot, and they're yet to actually go in. AP Bren, they're just waiting
Look
for
at
their
James
timing.
Punks, guys.
Shizu opting to go for a top lane. Trade instead, James Banks
Nice
wants to go
one,
for the
King
red
Kong.
steal, but King Kong will secure
Woo!
the turtle.
Yay!
They did
Nice!
go for the retribution, but they did
Oh,
not
didn't
get
kena
to
siapa-siapa,
secure
guys.
the objective, and now the Abyssal Arrow
Pulang,
lands
pulang
on the
dia.
top square.
Ah, nggak pulang.
Be
Yay!
able to stay for long. There's the only one left toward the bottom lane, but he gets
Oh,
caught
look at
in
the bottom
fist
lane,
break,
guys.
and that'll be enough for AP Bren to look for other things across the map.
Great push though from Shizu. Despite
Kamu mau
it
jadi
all,
moderator
you know,
juga,
at least able to get
Coki.
that tier 2. But these are now the
Yeah,
pressure
we'll go
points
to
from Onic
Philippines
to go ahead and
next
work on
month,
this even in the
guys.
month.
Oh no, Tempest of Blades already
Woo!
used, and right into the Abyssal Arrow.
Nice one!
Will fall. There is the
Nice!
fall, but
Nice!
for some reason,
One more,
he
one
didn't
more,
sustain
one
the
more,
damage
one more,
for long, and
one more.
it's not.
GG
It's a
po.
Super Friends.
Super Friends, bro. Triple kill with Selena. What the hell? Bro, Friends, it's not a human. Maksudnya kalau udah butuh banget. Oke, Coki. Onic kayak dapat turtle sekali doang. Onic PH win mam dah. Prediksi aku udah masa depan, buset dah Coki. Si Coki emang
My goodness, I just have to
ini
say
guys,
it's a
dia
6-0-1
dukun guys beneran.
Yeah.
for Super
Makanya dia tahu.
It's kind of impressive when you see a game of a Selena in the
Yeah,
hands of
Friends.
Super Friends
Super
because
Friends,
he's
bro.
able to make things happen like that. And you don't see that all the time because a lot of the
Nanti
times
kalau udah butuh
the
banget,
Selena
ya bilang aja
players
lo
are
gak mau
just
jadi
playing around
moderator
those
gue,
arrows and
ha?
letting the team follow up. But no, it's Super Friends that's getting the triple kills and the kills in between.
6-0-1 is
all these
crazy,
angles in the
guys.
jungle even.
Seriously.
And I mean, you're
That's
seeing
crazy.
it. So I hope that this time that Shizu's been farming up and pressuring it. Oh, diversion. They send James Pank on that side.
Shizu, he doesn't have a
Nice one.
background or anything, so he's gonna be taken down by King Kong. No defensive items, a major shutdown. for
Kera, Kera,
Remember,
Kera.
AP Bren
Kara.
They find themselves
Ah,
against four
bro.
members. They'll make it 5 of Onic Philippines, but they're fortunately able to walk away from danger just in time for this upcoming Lord.
By the way, in
But
MPLID, is
still,
it
they have to
possible to
consider that
import for
Loshizu
PH
that got taken
members, or
out.
there's a
And
limit
he's
for
gonna lose the
imports
purple
on the
buff here.
tourney?
Now for
I don't
James
know,
Banks.
but I
As
think
was
if
just saying, I hope that
a
time
team
that
from
she's just
Indo
been
wants to
pushing around the
play,
map,
the
it pay off,
maximum,
but he
like
gets picked
the
off
foreign
instead, and now
players
this
is
Lord
only
is up.
2, guys.
We're gonna see if AP Bren actually wants to try to contest this. It might come down to a retribution battle.
Oh no,
Nice
Kekadon
one.
gets blasted!
Oh,
Killer takes the kill, that
Super
Ghetto
Friends!
She's
Oh
ready
my
to
god!
try to fight. Now everyone's in
Guys!
the middle of
Guys!
the fight, and
No!
Kekadon gets his double kill,
No!
but Shinzu gets to take down Brusko.
Kara!
Elra up against 2. He's working on there. He might
Kara!
again. Kara
Kara!
against Guard. Oh, a maniac for the god in the gold lane.
It's a wipeout!
How
for
can a
Onic
person...
Philippines, and they get to secure the Lord!
I think Kara
Oh,
really
Keller
know
was
the limits of
positioning, and
his
you saw
hero,
even with the
guys.
Oz
His
claws able to
heroes.
stay in that fight.
He
Got a little
almost
held
died, and
back even before recommitting to
he
it.
won't fall
And then
back.
all turns in
the
that to just getting
What?
a maniac here. Onic Philippines just flipping the switch, all of that resulting into a massive objective and now a
Keren banget, emang
massive
keren.
gold lead ahead. And
Emang
it's,
bukan,
again, AP
Kara is
Bren,
not human,
it
guys.
looked okay for a while, but now they find themselves in this position.
Has so much is denied from AP Bren once Onic
Oh my
Philippines gets
God.
to immediately shut down Kekadon. And that has been
Oh.
the story for the majority of this game.
Gila tahu, tapi
just
Kara
can't
kayaknya
seem to
mainnya,
find the angles.
dia tahu
He
limit
immediately
hero-nya
gets
gitu
caught
deh,
by
guys,
either
kayaknya.
Super Friends. He immediately gets poked down, and now they're making their way through the base.
11 minutes in already, a 7k gold lead for Onic. AP Bren gonna try and make quick work of that Lord, but Holy Shields will be gone. At first, it's down bottom. Now they're targeting the top lane. They will, however, be able to save inhibitor turrets, but again, at this point, nothing. No one
Kara
safe.
is a Michael
There's a steal
Jordan
coming in from
version
Brusko.
in
They
MLBB.
might look for an angle right now,
Yeah,
but
I
they're
do
not gonna
agree
force
with
out
that.
anything. Super Friends hitting with Abyssal Arrows. They
Oh,
might
look at the
go.
damage!
Damage, and there's the trap to finish off the kill. Super Friends is now
What the hell?
legendary on this Selena,
Bro!
and they might actually gain
If we
back
go here
more
in the
access
Philippines,
to
we
the
need to
inhibitor
go to
turrets
Palawan
now.
for
They still
vacation.
hold
Yeah,
on
let's
AP
see later,
Bren,
guys.
holding on to the base turrets, but they just playing around, trying to dodge the arrows from Super Friends. Now sitting at 8-0.
Wait until they
4.
suffocate
It's a
James
massive
with his
game
blue
on the
buff.
Selena
Yeah,
right now as the
they
wave's
always
pushing
take
now in top and mid and
the
bottom.
jungle
Can AP Bren
buff.
hold on to this?
AP Bren on the
Nice
front,
one,
and then
Brusko!
goes in.
King Kong gets
Oh, whoa,
taken
whoa,
down,
whoa, whoa,
no
daddy,
one
daddy,
comes
daddy,
back, but there's an
daddy,
immediate response from the
daddy.
Super Fab. It seems like
Daddy,
AP
daddy,
Bren
daddy,
still
daddy,
wants to
that.
make things
Yeah,
happen.
daddy is
That's
that.
unstoppable point, but Chopskirt gets
Wait,
left
look
alone
at the,
against Super
look
Friends.
at Kara, guys.
Just going for it.
Kara! Kara!
Against Kirk.
Ah!
Super Friends are in the picture. All
Guys,
the-
guys, fall back. The fuck?
Able to defend, but all the inhibitor turrets are taken down. And AP Bren, they are
Bro.
still alive.
They get to defend even when we thought that Onic Philippines was so close to putting an end to it.
Yeah, I will go to PH
So they
if
get to live for
on
a little
PH go
longer.
to the
They
semifinals.
live a little longer. They got a ton of gold.
Iya nggak jadi
in their
tapi cowok
hands, but
anjir.
is it going to be enough? We're 20 seconds away from this lore to come up. But Onic Philippines will be back for the fight. So AP Bren has to make use of that extra gold they just got in their pockets. Because even when it comes to the team fights, again, that was Onic Philippines
But
just
bro, look at
pressuring them.
Super Friends.
You know, playing around the
906
fact
is
even Kara
crazy
jumping
work.
in for the fight. And so now
Maaf na
will
raw.
it come down to them actually getting control around this Lord.
Oh my
as
god,
AP Bren
Lord. I
gets
don't want
in
to see
position
it. I'm
for
scared.
Onic Philippines to go ahead and still.
I'm scared of Moscow,
They're going to
you
push
know.
them off this Lord here.
Okay, Brusko spots out almost everyone from AP Bren, and they just take full control of this Lord pit. AP Bren, though, they still have their resources, they still have the glorious pathway, and
Look at-
they have the setups that could potentially
Moscow
come from
will
Kekadon,
try to
but
push,
Kekadon has to
guys.
be extra careful on who he is going to commit these skills onto.
They're now gonna commit to the
Yeah.
split push. She's already has a wind of nature, so even if King Kong manages to go to him, he can
Takot
outplay
yun
him.
lang tuwing
Even
apit
with
siya,
a windy shadow
wey.
kill, but he's now gonna go home because he has to defend the mid lane. And once he shows himself, Onic might be able to make a move, but AP Bren starting things off. They might want to go for the burst on the Lord.
Nice. Nice one.
Advantage for AP
Can you
Bren.
kill him?
Brusko
Oh,
and Keller
he's
are
too
yet to make their
tanky.
way, but still they get to catch up. That's
Thank you,
glorious
guys,
stop when
guys,
you
guys,
somehow
guys.
slow them down. But look at the fist break, fist crack.
Wow! Wow, bro! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Tekadot is the only one left up against 4 guys
Yay!
in the bottom lane. Is this enough time?
What,
for
what, what,
Onic
what,
to
Kara?
eliminate
He flicker.
AP Bren?
Damn.
And that is it for AP
GG.
Bren as Onic Philippines secures the sweep.
Thank you, Brusko.
And the super fans
So after
will
this,
come
I can
through
rest. I can sleep.
again on a decisive victory. 2-0, sweeping AP Bren and
Parah
their
banget,
hopes for the
guys.
playoffs.
Emang, guys. Maaf, Joki.
That was
Kalau
clearly
mukha ko cinggo ba kaget.
AP Bren
Sorry,
wanting to
guys.
hold on.
Prince MVP,
They
yes,
did
I'm
their
sure that
very
Prince is
best
the
up
MVP,
until
guys.
the very last moment.
AP Bren, rookies in season 15, champions of MDL. Unfortunately,
Oh,
their
I
journey
feel
ends
sad.
tonight in the hands
They're from
of the
MDL,
defending
guys.
champions,
So I
Onic
hope that
Philippines. But as the saying
they
goes,
can
there's nowhere to
do
go
well
but
in
up
next season.
for AP
It must be
Bren.
hard for them since
They've
they
shown more than enough
just
that
go
they are
from
capable and they
MDL,
belong in
guys.
the big leagues.
Takes a
tough.
lot.
Oh, I feel
They're gonna have
sad.
to take their bow here.
Good
And,
luck
you know,
next
of course,
season,
we
guys.
wish
I'm
them
sure you
well.
guys can go to the
Very
playoff.
new team to the professional league. And that's always one thing that we're going to see teams when they go through this. So hopefully, again, you know, they can still end the season strong with some wins
I
maybe
feel
in their
sad.
games next week.
I don't know. I always
For
like
the side
rookie
of the
team,
Sonics,
guys.
again, momentum is
Especially
clearly
they are
on
really
their
really
side.
low key,
The
and
win
they seem
streak
like
continues
a
in
nice
the
kid.
chance to go and get the upper bracket slot remains alive.
You already sleep? Go video call
Onic
with Brusko
Philippines
later.
showing
Yes,
that
I
they
will
are
sleep.
a
Call
team
with
to be
him.
feared. And now Hans
Ang kanyang
Galeria.
pelay dito nga bulat
Let's
tanting
see
ya kalau tanting
what
nanti ka
Sonics
na
will
din
have
balik
to
magita
say.
ka nga tao. Mungkin iya mungkin enggak.
Ladies and gentlemen, to
Daddy
end this week, here
Brusko.
are your winners, Onic
Ano kaya tanding nga pernah nga di
Philippines!
bawah anjir.
Gentlemen, congratulations! Nakuha nyo ang sweep na kinakailangan
Guys,
para
please
mas
translate
mamalapit
this
pa
for me.
sa upper bracket.
Exactly, Hans. And kausapin na natin si
Oh,
King
there is a
Kong.
chance that they can go to the
I'm
upper
sure
bracket, right?
nakatulong yung advice mo before the match sa AP Bren to still have fun during the game. Ano namang masasabi mo sa kanila ngayon?
Sa AP Bren, nice game. Tapos,
Guys,
para
guys,
kay-
this is a real
message ko
talk,
para
you
kay
know?
James.
You can see
Gusto ko
Brusko
sabihin
face
na,
in stage. He
nung
always
magkasama kami
seems
dati
like
sa
he's
isang bootcamp,
mad.
Sobrang dami ko natutunan sa kanya. Kaya,
But actually, he's the sweetest
Nice
person I
game
have
kay
ever met.
James Banks. Kita
in
pa
my
rin
life.
talaga natin yung
But other than
suporta
that,
at respeto sa isa't isa.
the
Now,
face
King
that
Kong, next week is the final week of the regular season.
what he's
Ano
doing.
pa ba ang aabangan namin sa Onic Philippines?
Right. Di ba parang okay na, playoff secured, makabawi sa lahat ng teams. Ano ngayon ang
Ano
susunod?
pa bang meron?
abangan nyo ang Lucas ko.
Ah,
Oh, what he said?
parang sakto yun, Hansa.
Parang sakto nga. Kasi,
Sakto.
okay, since nabanggit na natin yung Lucas, siguro yun yung aabangan mo sa Naruto. Okay, tanungin ko na lang siguro si Kelra kung ano yung mas gusto niya.
Ayan.
Alright, Kelra,
Proud
alin ba sa
daughter
mga
of
bagong Naruto
that.
skins ang
King
gusto
Kong
mong
bilang ate,
mapa sa
Bren
kamay?
hebat. Tawag
Sa'yo,
dito sa
like,
biro, sa
unang
Choki,
kuha
bachat
pa
to
lang,
chok.
yung kagad gusto mo kunin.
Naruto. Siya yung pinakamangas eh.
Okay, so parehas
Lucas.
kayo na Lucas. Meron ba? Meron bang iba?
Si ano daw ito, may binubulong.
Wait for my Lucas.
Sakura sa kanya. Kay
Why he
Brusko.
said
Okay,
Sakura-chan,
sige.
guys?
Meron ba ibang choices? Kirk, ano
si
sa'yo?
Si ano, Kakashi Sensei.
Yan.
Kakashi.
Prince.
Ah,
Sigara.
Alright.
Gara, bagay.
I'd say hate, hindi ka pwede magpahuli. Ano yun sa'yo?
Suyu.
Suyo din, okay.
Suyo.
Pinahirapan nyo pa talaga yung cameraman. Akbang nga kayo dito na isa pa konti-konti. Alright, Kelra, I actually wanna ask you this time around. Kasi as of this moment, natapos na yung regular season. Maraming mga Sonics ang nagpunta para suportahan kayo ngayon. Ano ang aasahan nila mula sa Onic Philippines as heading into the playoffs?
Saan nyo, sa playoffs yung mga
Sakura-chan, saha ito.
Beauty jungle ni
Ini, Naruto guys.
Exciting.
Oo nga, parang legit na yun.
Oh,
talaga
the skin
yung
for
pinamahal
Kalaya,
nila
Naruto
all
collab,
throughout. Kendra,
CZ. I
gusto ko rin
see.
malaman more about an
Patay
article
chat
that
rambut
we
pink,
saw from
oga,
you.
ini.
It's from All-Star Magazine.
Pembe makan
And,
dulu di
you know,
luar bola,
your dad,
Choki.
ikaw
Silakan
yung
saat
kanyang
makan.
best teammate na nakalagay doon. Talk to us about the relationship with your dad and paano nag-flourish yun na umabot sa punto na ngayon, champion ka na, you've been winning so
Bye-bye,
many
Choki.
international tournaments. What is the relationship like?
Relationship namin parang, ayun, tulad na sinabi ko, para lang kami magtropa. Tapos same kami ng vibes talaga. Mahilig din siya sa laro, pero sa kanya, sports,
Kurt
basketball.
looks like a lost child, you know?
Sobrang laki naging tulong sa akin sa ML career ko, lalo na nung amateur ako.
And I'm sure he's watching right
He's
now.
so
May mensahe ka
awkward.
para sa kanya.
I love you, Papa.
Hey.
Yun.
May kidnap pa talaga. Just one more question, Kelra. Just like you, from before, marami rin siguro nanonood that are looking for, there's the start.
Maybe I can
yung
collect-
pag-uumpisa sa kanilang
I could collect
paglalakbay
my
to being a pro
paycheck.
player. Ano-ano ba yung mga
Congrats,
kailangan
NBA
ng isang pro
vibes. No,
player? Not
Onic.
only to be
In
a
standing
pro
if
player, but
Aurora
to
and
be a
TLPH first again for the
successful
second
pro
time.
player, kung ikaw ang tatanungin.
Para sa akin, unang-una,
Kasper Sakura,
yung
bless
time
you nga, Mau.
management. Tsaka, kailangan
Kirk
may
Mucha
disiplina
banget ya,
sa-
banget, Choy. You're so
At
bully,
may
bro.
disiplina
I'm not
kasi kung
bullying
wala ka,
him.
parang
He's-
parang hindi ka pwede maging
I'm
pro
just
player.
saying that he
Kailangan
looks
talaga yung
like
number one, disiplina
a
pati
lost
yung
child. He's
time management.
actually Sigma,
There
bro.
you finally have it. Discipline and time management. Yan ang naipakita sa atin ni Kelra and naipakita din ng inyong winners, Onic Philippines! Gentlemen, you may now take your walk of victory.
Love.
Okay, guys. I think that's it for today.
And
Because
with that win, you may now take your bow.
I need to sleep. For real, guys. I need to sleep. I'm tired and I want to sleep. Because I didn't get enough sleep today. So, okay, thank you so much for watching my live stream, guys. Even though it's only like, how long I've been streaming? Only 1 hour, I think. Yeah, only 1 hour. I'm so sorry, guys. I can live stream too much today, but I will live stream next week again to watch MPL ID, RRQ, and Brusko. Okay, so I'll see you again next time, and thank you for both G and for Michael for donating to me today. Welcome back to my live stream. Thank you so much for all the PH viewers and also Indonesia viewers. I love you guys. And also congrats to Onic Philippines. Don't forget to wish them to be the I don't know what I'm going to say, but I just hope that they can go to the upper bracket. They can go to the top 2. Amen. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. I love you. Say amen first. Amen. 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 Say amen, guys. Amen. Please. Amen. 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 Say amen. No one wants to say amen. Yes. Amen, guys. Thank you so much.